This segment is sponsored by Hocking Hills Tourism Association. There is always fall beauty and fall activities going on in the Hocking Hills. And with us now is our favorite tour guide, Karen Raymore, to tell us about what's coming up south of here. Good to have you, Karen.
Nice to be here.
You have to love that first feeling when
Yes.
it's crisp outside.
Yes.
I mean, that's when Hocking Hills, obviously it's great during the summer, but it really comes alive during the fall.
It does, and we got a little taste of that over the weekend.
Yes, we
that
did.
Fall morning crispness. So, and we do have a lot of different events, but one big one in September, which is a little before our leaves start changing.
Yeah.
But that's our Indian Run. And it's a chance to really test your endurance.
Okay.
There are multiple distances. There is 60K, 40K, 20K, 10K, and 5K.
Did you say 60K?
60K, 37 miles.
That's a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles. That's considered a super marathon.
Okay.
So, and then the 40K is more about 25 miles.
All right.
And then 10K about 13. The 20 is about 13. 10 is about 6, and 5 is about 3.
Now, although it's called a run, is walking okay for it?
Yes,
Okay.
and we don't recommend it on the 60K because
Yeah.
if you're going to walk for 37 miles, you're going to be there for
It
the
might
weekend.
take you a day or two.
You're going to be in the dark.
Yes.
But what we do recommend is for the 5 or the 10K,
Yeah.
it's great if you want to walk. And it's a trail run,
Okay.
which is different than your typical marathons that are on pavement.
Right.
So while part of it is on a paved surface,
Yeah.
most of it is on trails through the Hocking Hills State Park and the Hocking State Forest. So you're going past
Wow.
waterfalls and just really beautiful scenery. And the proceeds from this event benefit our Hocking Hills State Park, the
Oh,
nature
great.
programs, the John Glenn Astronomy Park, so trail maintenance, anything that we can do, put that money back into the park to keep it as pristine and wonderful as it is.
That's great.
That's
Everyone
what we do.
wanting to be a part of that, you want to wear your all-terrain shoes. And
Yes.
where can they go to register?
You can go to explorehockingHills.com.
Okay.
You can register online. You can also register the day of the event, and it is September 21st. And the main staging area is at Old Man's Cave behind their new fabulous visitor center.
Yes, I've been there.
Isn't that
So cool.
amazing?
Now, in addition to the trails, Karen, you guys are also a great haven for artists and craftsmen. You're kind of bringing them all together, right?
We do, in a couple of ways,
Yeah.
but their big annual event, it's the Hocking Hills Artists and Craftsmen Association,
Yeah.
and every year they have a wonderful fall show and sale, and it's held at, well, it used to be held at the Dining Lodge before the fire. It's held at Hocking Hills Elementary School, which is on 664, just as you're heading toward Old Man's Cave. And then also the works of those artists and craftsmen, many of them are in a shop called Homegrown on Main, which is located in the heart of historic downtown Logan.
Wow.
So year-round, you can actually see and purchase those things. And we always like to remind people, even if it's a little early for the H word, but the holidays are coming.
I know.
And the annual fall show and sale, as well as Homegrown on Main, are great places to find truly one-of-a-kind gifts.
Nice. Remind our viewers when that is.
And that is the 27th and 28th, the 28th, 29th.
Perfect.
Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and 29th of September.
Now, you know I already asked you, but a lot of people watching right now want to know, Karen, when is peak color season going to be during fall for the fall colors?
Okay, my prediction?
Yes.
October 20th at 1:20 p.m.
Right at that
That's
time,
the
right?
peak. That's when it'll peak, yes.
Now, obviously, it depends on the weather, but
It
when
does.
should people start thinking about planning their trips to see those colors?
If they plan to come and they want to spend the night,
Yeah.
they want to make reservations immediately
Right.
because the weekends particularly fill up very quickly. However, midweek, there
Okay.
are still openings, and if your
Nice.
schedule is flexible and you can travel midweek, then that's a great time to come. A little less crowded at the park.
Yeah.
So, it's not like we put the leaves in.
Right,
They're,
exactly.
during
Yeah,
the
they're gonna
week.
be there a little bit.
Yeah, they're out all the time. So
That is great.
That's a really good time, but I would start planning right now
Okay.
for a fall visit. And we're getting a lot of folks that, because the color change is based on the condition of the trees, the amount of
Right.
daylight, temperatures. There's a lot of variables. And the last couple of years, it's been a little bit later in October.
Yeah.
So we've still had good color into November. And so if you can't find your favorite cabin in October, look at November.
There you go.
'Cause
Well,
the first
I'll
part
be
of
out there when the
November.
leaves change.
Thank you.
Karen, thank you so
Love
much.
to see you.
So go to explorehockingHills.com to keep up with everything going on in the Logan area, and beautiful colors are to come We guarantee it.
Yes,
They'll change at some
absolutely.
point, we promise. We'll be back with some stock market talk. Legacy Retirement Group is coming up next. Don't go anywhere.